Welcome to Exit Proof Live. This is the first edition, and I am really excited because this is a turning point in trying to take personal branding to another level. If you are not familiar with Exit Proof, the whole idea is that entrepreneurs build personal brands within their business. So the business and the personal brand are the same. So you spend 10, 15 years working in your business, starting it, growing it, scaling it. And all this time, your identity is wrapped in your business brand. And so, what happens when the business is gone? Maybe you sold the business, you exit the business, you pivot. Maybe the business does not exist anymore because of industry conditions, and now you have to start over. And most entrepreneurs then learn one lesson the hard way, that they don't have an identity outside of the business. And once the business is gone, they are struggling to reestablish who they are and what they are about. And so, Exit Proof is to help you, to give you the playbook in order to build a brand that survive any one business that you have. Basically, you're trying to build a legacy beyond your current business so that once the business is gone, you have something to move on to. So that is the whole idea behind Exit Proof. And Exit Proof Live is my daily show. Well, I'm committing to daily, but it's going to be very regular, where I give you the playbook on how to build this brand that survives your business. So the cliff note is that there are three different components of exit to becoming, excuse me, three different ways to become exit proof. And I put it under a framework called Lega Brand. And Lega Brand is the overall umbrella that I help you develop your exit proof personal brand. So there are three different legs to that, like a three-legged stool. The first one is you have to discover your lane of one. Your lane of one is that one singular area of expertise that you occupy that nobody else can occupy in the world. This is something that only you can deliver to the marketplace. And it comes as a result of your expertise, your knowledge, your experience, your lived experience. All those things together become your lane of one. And so why is it important to have a lane of one? Well, it is because lane of one ensures your longevity in the marketplace. We all have something that only us can deliver to the world. And if you are joining me live, this is Exit Proof Live. And the whole purpose of it is to help you build a brand that outlives your business, outlives your current situation, so that when the business is gone, when your current circumstances change, that personal brand still survives everything. And so the purpose of the framework, the purpose of Exit Proof is to give you the playbook that allows you to build a personal brand that survives your current situation. So what I was trying to say was that there is three different steps to building an exit proof personal brand. There's three different steps to becoming exit proof. The first step is discovering your lane of one. And that is the one thing that only you can provide to the world. Nobody else can provide that, service, that offering, that mindset to the world except you. And so, how do you develop that is by thinking about your current skill set based on your experience, your knowledge, your expertise. What is the one thing that only you can deliver to the world? And for me, I can give you my lane of one is helping entrepreneurs build brands that outlives their business. And I have a framework that I have developed called the Lega Brand Framework that only I can deliver to the world. That is something that only I, based on my experience, my knowledge, my lived experience, my expertise, I can deliver. So you first have to identify your lane of one. And if you're watching this live, I want you to hit me in the comments. What is the one personal branding question that you have that you're probably too embarrassed to ask, or you've been meaning to ask but haven't had the opportunity? Or what is the one challenge you are facing right now that is blocking you from building a personal brand that outlives your current situation? And so what I was talking about is that there are three different steps in building an exit proof brand. The first one is finding your lane of one. The second one is building a stage for yourself. Building a stage for yourself is where you really secure your personal brand. Why is that important? Well, think about it. Today, 2026, you cannot start anything, pivot your business, or even grow your business without having a platform. And people buy from people they like, trust, and have a connection to. So if you are running a business right now and you don't have a platform for yourself, and what does a platform means? It means that you have a place where you are regularly talking to the people that need your services, that need your products, the people that need your knowledge, expertise, and experience. If you don't have a place that you're talking to them regularly, you don't have a stage. And not having a stage means that there are barriers between you and talking to those people. And unless you have a ton of money, building a stage for yourself is one of the most legacy building things you can do, regardless of what happens in the future, regardless of what happens with your business, regardless of what happens with AI. If you have a stage for yourself, you can write your own check. So what does building a stage means? It means that you are building an asset that nobody stands between you and your audience. So what does that look like? Number one, it starts with owning a real estate online. I would say a podcast is one of them. A YouTube channel or a TikTok channel is building a stage for yourself. A Substack channel is building a stage for yourself. A newsletter is actually taking it to the next level. It means that you've built a stage and now you are moving them into an asset that you own. But it all starts with building a stage. So what I'm doing right now, talking to you live on YouTube, I am building a stage for myself. I am building a property where I can regularly communicate with the people that I want to reach. And those people also have a way of communicating directly with me because we have a date. And so the main thing I wanted to talk about today was the fact that if you want to get into building a stage for yourself, video content is the way to go. And I would encourage you to start a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel at the same time. You heard that right. I want you to start a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel at the same time. Why would I tell you to do that? Because they serve different audiences, but they also help you grow faster. Let me explain. So I currently have about 216,000 YouTube followers on my main channel, which is my Benefits Insider channel. And then the Benefits Insider channel has about 100,000 followers on TikTok. I built that in under 2 years. And I'm telling you that right now in 2026, the best way to grow on YouTube and TikTok is to start a channel on both of them at the same time. Why? Because TikTok algorithm rewards newcomers very quickly. I'll give you a challenge. Start a TikTok channel today and post your first video. TikTok is going to give you at least 200 views on your first video. I started that experiment about 2 weeks ago. I started a brand new channel on both TikTok and YouTube, and I've posted 5 videos on each of them. And YouTube probably has given me only 30 views total. But on my TikTok channel, those 5 videos combined have gotten about 6,000 views. 6,000. Brand new channel. And so, why am I telling you to start a TikTok channel and a YouTube channel at the same time? Because TikTok is going to help you quickly identify the kind of content that works. Because when you start a brand new TikTok channel, TikTok is going to show your content to the audience that you're looking for. It may not be a lot, but you will get something. Meanwhile, the 5 videos, the same videos that I posted on YouTube, about 3 of them have 0 views, one of them has 18 views, and one of them has 3 views. You see what I'm talking about? Meanwhile, I have 3 videos that are on TikTok that have over 1,000 views. And so TikTok allows you to be able to figure out what content works very quickly, what people are responding to. But if you're just starting on YouTube, you're going to get crickets. And so you're going to be discouraged very quickly because it's going to take a long time for people to realize or people to come to know you. And it's going to take a long time for you to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Meanwhile, that same videos you're posting on YouTube, you're posting on TikTok, you're going to get feedback very quickly. And then it would let you know what kind of content people are responding to, what people want to hear from you. You can double down on that. And if it is working on TikTok, eventually people are going to respond to it on YouTube. So TikTok becomes your lab to test out ideas because it's going to give you feedback very quickly. And then over time, YouTube is going to catch up. Additionally, those two audiences are different. YouTube is a search engine, so people come there to look for long form videos so that they can learn something. TikTok is, the videos are very short lived. It's like feeding the beast. You're always having to post constantly, but you're getting feedback immediately. And so they are serving different audiences. You can grow very quickly on both, but in the beginning, TikTok is going to give you a faster growth because regardless of how many viewers you have, TikTok is going to serve your video to more people than YouTube would in the beginning. And why is YouTube different? And why doesn't YouTube just push your videos as a new channel to more people? Because YouTube is a trust-based channel. The algorithm wants to know that you're serious. The algorithm wants to know what you're about. And so they want to see a whole bunch of videos from you before the YouTube algorithm decides what you're about, what kind of content you are posting, whether you're credible, and then they'll start serving your videos slowly. TikTok does not do that. TikTok posts your videos immediately, and you may be stuck in 200 views, you may be stuck in 500 views, but it is something, and it gives you the encouragement to keep going. So my recommendation is to start a channel on both because TikTok is going to give you the motivation, the excitement, the feedback to keep going, while YouTube is going to take time to analyze what you do, what you're about, get a whole library of your videos before, once trust is established, YouTube will then slowly begin to share your videos to the audience you're trying to reach. And so this experiment that I started, I am going to run it for 30 videos. I am going to post the same 30 videos on YouTube and post the same 30 videos on TikTok. And they are both horizontal videos. And you'll be surprised. People are saying horizontal videos are dead on TikTok. That is a lie. I am posting horizontal videos on TikTok and people are responding. And so what happens is that this experiment allows you to be able to have a low production value where you are not spinning your wheels trying to create shorts, trying to create long form horizontal. Just create one horizontal video, post it on YouTube, post the same video on TikTok. Obviously, the descriptions have to be different because TikTok description have to be shorter. YouTube can be longer. You can put hashtags on YouTube, TikTok, maybe not so much, but I do anyway. My point is that don't overthink it. Create a channel in YouTube, brand new channel, create the same channel on TikTok, post the same horizontal videos on both, and watch the reaction of the two channels because you're going to see different things from YouTube and different things for TikTok. And TikTok is going to give you the motivation to keep going because you're going to get feedback very quickly. So that is the second pillar of becoming exit proof. And if you have any questions you want to ask me, you can go into the comment section and let me know. This is about building an exit proof personal brand that outlives your business, outlives your current situation. And so I'm walking you through my methodology. And I told you that there's 3 different steps of building an exit proof brand. Number 1 is figuring out your lane of one. What is the one thing that only you can deliver to this world that nobody else can beat you to it? And you figure that out by thinking about, what do people come to you for? What is the thing that everybody comes to you as an expert for that you have a unique spin on based on your experience, expertise, knowledge, and lived experience that you can deliver to the world that nobody, you occupy that lane. That is the first thing you need to figure out if you want to build a brand that outlives your business. Number two, you then have to build a platform for yourself. A platform is important because that is how you reach the audience, the people that need your knowledge, experience, expertise. That is how you reach them. And so I was encouraging you to set up a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel both at the same time, create horizontal videos and post both of them at the same time to YouTube and TikTok, and watch the reaction of both platforms teach you something. And then number three, the third step in building an exit proof personal brand is multiplying your impact. This is where you've built a stage for yourself and now you want to take it to the next level. This is where you're delivering transformation at scale. And how do you do that? Through speaking gigs, through writing a book, through bigger platforms, appearing on bigger stages to be able to reach more people. But all of that starts with figuring out your lane of one. What is the one thing that only you can deliver to the world that nobody can? And then what stage are you going to build for yourself? And when it comes to building a stage for yourself, I would start with, obviously, you have to do video. Video content is here. And regardless of people tell you about AI, being able to authentically come on stage like this, like I'm doing, and speak to your audience authentically and have a human to human interaction with your audience, there is nothing that beats that. And so video content is here to stay. Yeah, people can create video with AI and can do all that, but the thing is that the way we are reacting to AI video content tells you what you need to know. People want authenticity. People want you to come and deliver with all your insecurities and with all your quirks. They want you to come and speak to them directly. So I would encourage you to take video content and then pick a platform. And I'm saying that don't just pick YouTube, pick TikTok, because TikTok is going to give you value, it's going to give you feedback, and it's going to give you encouragement very quickly. Because when you post a video on TikTok, even in a brand new channel, you're still going to get views. Whereas if you post a brand new video on YouTube, it's going to take a while. You probably have to post about 20 videos before YouTube gets a sense of who you are, how serious you are, what topic you cover, and then they'll start slowly sending you views. And so that is essentially what I wanted to talk about today. If you want to learn more about how to build an exit proof brand, then take my assessment. I have a 2-minute assessment that will ask you a bunch of questions, and through that assessment, you're going to get a score that is going to tell you where you are in your journey on building an exit proof personal brand. And so if you want to take the free assessment, go to exitproofscore.com. I'll put the link in the description and I'll pin it to this video, and it's free of charge. Take it and it will tell you where you are in the journey to building an exit proof personal brand that outlasts anything you are doing right now with your business, that is the way for you to build a legacy beyond your current business. So thank you for watching my live today. I am looking forward to doing this live at least regularly, hopefully daily, to give you the playbook on how to build an exit proof personal brand that secures your legacy. Thank you for watching.